We've got a 2000 BMW 528i. Picked up a couple weeks ago. Car runs pretty good, like 300 and something thousand on it. Seems to be leaking some coolant somewhere on the side of the motor. I believe it's coming from the heater core supply. So today I'm going to pull the intake off and try to get to them. Now that a few things are off, you kind of see the coolant lines. They run on the side of the motor, going to the back. You can kind of see where the screwdriver's at. That's the lines that's leaking. I'm going to continue pulling this intake off and try to get to them. Alright, now we got the intake out and set off to the side. If you don't want to take your fuel rail off, this wire here is still connected. You can just set the intake off to the side. You got the 9 studs here that you got to unbolt. You're gonna have to take the throttle body off because that one stud down there has to come off so you can get the intake off. And now that we got the intake out, we can see our coolant lines that I believe to be leaking. Next we're going to pressurize the coolant system and find out for sure where our leak's at. Alright, we got our coolant system pressured up, and as you can see, our leaks are coming from the heater pipe, just like we thought. Now we're going to get those pulled off and see what's leaking. Alright, so got the coolant line off and seemed to find the issue. Both O-rings were cut and not even on the pipe anymore. Got the pipe out. I'm going to put 2 new O-rings on it, put it back in, pressure check the system again, and see if we got the issue fixed. Alright, got the new O-rings on, coolant pipe reinstalled, system's holding pressure now, leak is fixed. I'm going to start putting the intake back on. I'm going to clean all these gaskets up first and put it back on. Intake's back on, starter wires back through, all the hoses are hooked back up, giving the throttle body a good clean, and then we're going to put it back on down here and give it a test run. 328's all back together. I left the intake off so we could monitor the coolant leak, make sure it wouldn't leaking out anymore. All the temps look good. Coolant lights off. Say she's fixed. Check engine lights on because we got the mass airflow meter unplugged. Other than that, it's fixed.